Happy New Year, everybody, in the first bright lights and Friday night of 2020. So welcome. You might hear some snoring because I'm down here with Jabba the Mutt. So, just So as always, the Punisher is here.
Yo, what's up?
Yes, from the land of Loudon, we have our man, Mr. Sinister, the Sinister Collector, Ryan Penny.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes. And coming from Midwest, returning to the fold, we have Ed Dizood with Baby Yoda Pool.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
From X Mansion South, we have one half of World Tag Team Champions. We have Barbara R. And from X Mansion North, we have our man, Child of the Atom, Mr. Attempt.
Hey, guys.
Yes. So 12 days of Sideshow has come. I don't know. Did we have one more day or was
Two
it
more days?
Oh,
Right?
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. People in the group still waiting on X-Men pieces. Keep hope alive.
I got a feeling. I'm sure we're going to talk about at some point what we think the next two might be. I got a couple thoughts on that once we get to it.
Well, it's been real DC heavy. Let me tell you that.
It's been nice. It's been nice for a bunch of people.
Just I know I've survived. I was expecting maybe to see one or two pieces that I might want to buy, but hey, luckily I didn't. So that's always a good thing. So anybody here see anything they liked? Or
Yeah, I've actually seen a lot I like. So
really, that's good.
I like the Superman. I like that they're doing original stuff. I'm curious to see those. I love, of course, The Witcher. The idea that they're going to do some Witcher stuff or get involved with some Witcher stuff. So
yeah, they're gonna clean you out on that, Jack, ain't they?
We'll see. I don't know if they're going to do full scale or they're just going to work with Project Red and do like smaller versions of some stuff that they were already doing. But I like that. So, and I haven't seen a Two-Face, so
I'm surprised every single one has been a statue. This is the first year I can remember where every single one's been a statue.
And not some like BS art print or something.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. True. Don't jinx it.
Right.
Yeah. They burned the last 2 days on that shit.
Right.
I just fucked up on them because if I remember right, the last couple of years it was like Gladiator, Hulk, and I think Juggernaut was the last day. So they usually try to save the big ones last, which is why I think they might do Apocalypse for day 12.
Yo, don't blow my mind right now.
What are you guys' thoughts on that Doctor Strange?
Like it.
It's nice.
Love it.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the exclusive.
Pretty underwhelmed by it. I feel like it might be the cape. The cape might be throwing it off for me. If the cape was posed a lot better, I think it would be a great statue.
I thought the cape looked great.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of it. It's massive. It's fucking huge.
I don't hate it, but I'm not completely wowed. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I mean, I'm not saying it's garbage or anything. It didn't wow me or anything like that.
Yeah, I think the only
I care about the character enough to be wowed by it, but I do like it. I think it looks very impressive. He's on one leg. That's kind of dope.
I still like the X-Men one better.
Yeah, I think the only statue.
If the cape was posed differently, I think it completely change up the statue.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't mixed media, but still, I don't think it's the end of the world.
A lot of people felt that way.
What?
That they wish that it wasn't a mixed media cape.
Yeah, just make it ABS, like the plastic or PVC or whatever.
Yeah, but it's funny because a lot of people didn't feel that way about Robin. So it's like, what? Yo,
I think they were just so happy. Well, let's wait. They've never done a Doctor Strange before either, right?
yeah.
I was going to say,
It's convenient.
yeah.
Mixed
Where-
media doesn't bother me as long as it's posed properly. If it's posed in a good way, it can completely change up.
I like mixed
Good
media.
or bad.
I'm in the minority.
I don't mind it on capes all the time. If it's going to be on something, capes is fine, or like a sash. I don't like it
Don't
on
get me wrong.
costumes usually, though.
I'd much rather prefer it not to be mixed media, but if it's, but still, it doesn't turn me off from statues.
I'm usually not crazy about mixed media, but I love it on that Superman.
Yeah.
So the clothes on that Superman are mixed media.
Yep. Did you guys see the pictures of Logan? Or you have any of those?
The in-hand ones?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I got a lot of fucking pictures, and I ain't exaggerating today. But
I wish the lighting was a little bit better. In those
Logan
pictures.
in hand. The jeans look great.
I know I got Batman Who Laughs in hand pictures.
Nice. All right.
But the Logan, I can't remember if I took the Logan down or not. Let me shout out the people first, then we're gonna go over these 12-day thingies, and then we'll see if I got the Logan pictures. I can't remember if I do or not. But of course, we got 2% Remy, got Poor Boy Collector, Steve McDade, Jeff Morris, Gary Speed in the house, Romy Rome, Blue Van Zandt, Forensic Collect, Captain Ramus, B. Alex Thompson. He's still holding out hope for a storm.
Me too.
Got Edwin Diaz as always. Emperor Collector in the house. What's up, Omar?
Hey, Emperor, baby.
Jesse
Hello, Omar.
Hernandez, Pinche Baracho, X-Men exclusives in the house.
Hey, homie.
Anthony.
He out there loading them planes, Jack.
Yeah,
Arcade.
he's saving $100 for a bet that we did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let's see. Louis Valentine, what's happening? Ed Dizzoot, of course. Hernandez, I said. Poor Boy Collector, I said. And that's it. Yeah, so let me knock this first one out because I don't think anybody gonna be too interested in this one for some reason.
My homeboy Colin's in there too. Colin Crozier.
Colin who?
The Dark Side of Mars in the house. So
Hey, Jerry's in there too. What's up, Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry Bourne. What up?
so this is in no particular order.
That picture makes it look like a big blob of Predator or something.
Yeah.
Like coming out of the ground.
So this was one of the reveals during the 12 days. You got the Predator Barbarian Mythos Legendary Scale bust. So that's half scale, right?
Yep.
I know ain't none of us getting this right.
No.
But I know ATV's happy about it.
Yeah, ATV, I hope he come on here because he's supposed to be doing a live unboxing on Tuesday. So he thought it was last Tuesday, but it's really this Tuesday.
Reading his fundamental.
Fundamental.
So is that. I guess we ain't gonna spend too much time on that one.
I mean, it looks really cool. I'm curious if it's going to be an insane price because the last one was $700, and it was
The Wolf Predator was $700.
the Wolf Predator. Yeah,
Wow.
That's the one everybody had a problem with, isn't it?
because
Yeah,
it was all
It was
PVC,
wobbly. Yeah.
patchy PVC.
Oh, this will be at least 7. You don't think this will be at least that?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm worried that it'll detract from all the other stuff that they're doing because if it comes out PVC, you know how
Yeah. Yeah.
Dead Cool Pool in the house. What's up, bro?
PCP.
So that's one reveal. Got these things spread out, y'all. So I apologize.
That was day one was Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
Now here you go. A lot of people were happy about this one, even though we didn't get an image of it. But so
That's interesting.
yeah, I think because of the I was having a conversation with somebody in the group, and they were saying they think because of the movies coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Black Widow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this is a brilliant idea. I mean, there's no Doc Ock, so let's do a Taskmaster. It makes perfect sense, right?
Is that what the kid calls sarcasm?
Hey, he's gonna be in the Black Widow
That
movie.
is
so-
sarcasm, yes, sir.
Ryan had a bowl of razor blades today.
Well, no, every time I look at this, I'm like, why?
It does. It's cool they're making it, but it does seem a weird one to advertise on 12 Days.
Yeah, because everyone's going to be like, huh? Who's that?
Hey, somebody's excited about him.
I'm excited to see what they do. I'll probably never buy it, but I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge it because we don't have an image. But you know, if you're into collecting like Hawkeye and Cap and people like that, then
Calendar Man, right?
Ain't that bad?
Condiment King. It's like,
Condiment King.
I don't know. The Taskmaster Bowen, man, that was a really nice piece.
I never checked that out.
Yeah, that's a really nice piece. So,
I mean, I'm sure this is going to be cool if you're a Spider-Man guy or a Deadpool guy. Could be cool to pair them together, but it's not for me for sure. So, see ya.
all right. So
That does look cool.
let me find the next one. See it somewhere.
I only remember Taskmaster from the Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Even the Spider-Man cartoon too, the most recent one.
Hmm.
And Deadpool actually was in that episode.
The 90s Spider-Man?
No, the new shit.
Yeah, see, this kind of stuff I want to see some more of.
Yeah, so in the mold of Court of the Dead, looked like Sideshow is starting up another original line. So
This I can dig it.
So these three have nothing to do with Court of the Dead, right? Because they had
no, and it's probably not quarter scale, right? It's probably smaller.
I don't think we know yet.
it just says statue, it doesn't say premium format. So yeah, that's
I'm wondering if it's 1/5.
Judging by all the details on that, it looks like it wouldn't be much smaller than quarter scale, maybe 1/5.
I hope they're all females because I got a sausage party going on with most of my statues. So
Yeah, you're really big on the dudes, huh?
I need to change that. So I hope this.
This looks like it could be a female. I mean,
yeah, the silhouettes they showed look.
the other two definitely, but this one here could go either way.
Yeah, if you look at the size of the hilt to the hand, it does. I'd agree with that.
Oh, I thought it was obvious. This is a female.
Yeah, so
Then you got
this one definitely.
yeah.
That's one sexy man right there.
That's scary if that's a dude.
A little shocking.
The size of that knife, Jack.
Well, I don't know. He looks hot.
He works out.
Reminds me of, it looks like Archangel silhouette.
Oh god.
Snap.
Oh goodness, you're ruining that statue for me.
Does that have snake legs?
You know what?
Every time I look at it, it looks like it could be snake legs, or maybe it's just something in the background.
Until it was blown up, I never really paid attention to that.
See a side. Never mind.
Because that'd be all you, Thor.
No,
Right? You have the other one. Or
Yeah.
is that just a select?
we don't plan on getting too many more though.
I got you.
It's just
That Medusa though, that is a badass piece.
I'm hoping these are small enough to fit in a detail.
that's right. You ain't pulled your details back out yet.
They are, but I didn't put anything in them yet.
So are these three related to each other? Like, are they coming from the same
I would
line?
say
idea.
no. This one definitely not related to the other two.
Yeah, no idea. They're just random characters.
I just figured they copy licenses they already own.
So this Dark Sorcerers, we know that's not Court of the Dead.
No, it's like it's a Star Wars ripoff. This is a
He-Man ripoff, maybe.
He-Man ripoff, and then the other one's Red Sonja ripoff or something.
Yeah.
And that's surprised we didn't get any Red Sonja pieces yet.
Oh.
They've been coming out every year, so.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it.
Oh yeah. Nobody wants that except for PJ.
But I love, since this is their own stuff, I think they're gonna look crazy ass good.
Yeah, it's super smart because they're calling it originals, so they can do whatever they want going forward.
Yeah.
They're not confined like Court of the Dead. It has to like play to the story.
Yeah.
You know, a year from now they can come out with like a fucking muscle guy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if I didn't have kids, I'd have a
Another-
bunch of Red Sonja statues.
Another Odeon,
Yeah.
So,
which should be coming soon.
Definitely
Oh.
looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, that should be a month or two away.
It's too bad you don't have Juggernaut because I would definitely like to see a size comparison with them two.
So, Deadpool 2 with 2 fucking real good comments. So I saw the first one. I was gonna say. He said, "Does it remind you of what's that fucking the new Halo game, Destiny?" And it totally does, like the style of them. And then he said, "I think that they have a Kuchar Brothers vibe. They kind of do from the silhouette.
Okay.
Kuchar
interesting.
Brothers we're getting down this year for Sideshow. It's dope.
Kuchar brothers, they did some stuff with Bowen, didn't they?
Yeah, Bowen
Yeah.
and Evan.
They did
Yeah,
the
they-
Apocalypse, which is, I think,
They did
still the
that
best
Venom-
Apocalypse.
that Venom bust, right? Aren't they supposed to be making a full scale statue of that? Not full scale, but a full.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be funny if Sideshow took it away from XM and they're like, they made him sign an exclusive deal. Like, yeah, you know that Venom you're doing?
Well,
You're
they
doing it for us
did work on the they did work on the art direction, I guess, for Thanos and Mistress Death, but they didn't sculpt it.
Right.
So maybe they were tied up with Sideshow. It's dope, man. I mean, hey, get their pieces out because they're fucking killer.
Was this from the day of where it just said new properties?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
So I don't know. Is this a video game or what is
Yeah,
it?
but the game hasn't come out yet.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves in the game.
It's one of the most hyped games I can
So
remember.
it's the same company that did The Witcher, so that's why it's getting a lot of attention
Oh,
because
CD
The Witcher.
Projekt or
It
whatever.
has some serious.
So yeah, it does because of how good The Witcher was received. So based on the company name, this game is getting a whole lot of hype, and I'm excited for it. But you know, the game hasn't come out yet, so there's no characters really to see a statue of that's gonna get me.
Why does the phone have
Imagine
two
they're
antennas on
going
it?
to do a statue of the Keanu Reeves character.
Man, they might. I mean, he is in the game. Who knows?
My baby Archangel's in the chat. And he says, "Yo, the release date for this is 2077."
This game is taking a long time now. This one, yeah,
I need this all you, homie.
yeah,
Take
they'll get my money when they start bringing stuff out for this.
Have you guys all watched the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard mixed of yes and no. Okay.
I think
I wasn't-
everybody's seen it. Except for
Oh,
Barbie.
Barb hasn't seen it?
Yeah, no, I saw episodes, but I wasn't into it, so I quit.
Oh, okay.
Ohami finished it.
I loved it.
I
I
watched
liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Twice? Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
mad. I gotta wait another year for the next season.
Hey, we do too, bro. So you know.
Okay.
So Rodney, it's a good thing your Prime One with you. That's quarter scale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. I was hoping it wasn't like 1/3, so like you could kind of maybe they might make a Yennefer or Triss or something you might like better or something.
And see, I even wonder if these are going to be quarter scale or smaller, because Project Red already does some statues, but I think they're like 5th or 6th scale. So
Is that the company that makes the game?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like Project CD Red or something like that. Isn't it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious what the scale is going to be, but I'm excited to see whatever they bring out for it.
Are the Sideshow ones any? I mean, I'm sorry, are the Prime ones any? Are Prime ones any good?
Yeah, the ones. Well, I don't know which ones are out besides Geralt.
Yennefer's out, right?
Yennefer's out now.
Yeah, so I saw somebody posted a picture of their Yennefer today, but I don't know if it was Prime One.
Okay, well then it must have recently came out because I had it on order, but I canceled it because of the delays. But
Didn't it look like a frog too?
yeah, that was their stupid one. They did a gold version too.
Yeah, I remember that, and everybody was like, "Oh, she's like Batman again."
I don't know why they did the frog. That was just the worst character to pick.
Oh, the big ass toad like thing?
Yeah, yeah.
So, Rodney, do you have the one where he's on top of the ram head?
not even on the website anymore.
Yeah, it's a short. Yeah, I got that one.
What do you call it? A short?
A short. Yeah.
You don't just call it a ram.
No, it's called a short, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the arrows in his head. And
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sick piece.
I got to come over and check out your guys' collection
The
sometime.
base is freaking insane.
Yeah. I like the first basis Prime one did for The Witcher, because now they have a second Geralt, second Yennefer, and a second Triss. But I like the first bases they did better than the second one. So when I get Triss and Yennefer, it's going to be the first ones.
Do you have all your statues displayed yet, Rodney?
Not yet.
Let me know, because I want to come over and check out your collection and Thor's.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's go this week, Ryan. Before I go back to work.
I started work Thursday.
What you say, Tim?
Yeah, what'd you say, buddy?
The Yennefer that you're getting, Rodney, is that the one on the throne or the chair?
No, I want the Yennefer with the bird in her hand. She has the black outfit on.
Yeah, with fur around her collar.
Is there fur on the collar?
Is that the one with the little creature or something next to her or whatever?
Well, I'm looking at one right now. She's in a black. She doesn't have a bird in her hand though.'s got some kind of She's conjuring something in her hand.
Is her hand out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a switch out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The exclusive is the bird in her hand, and then
Somebody posted that today.
what's that?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the regular version.
Somebody posted the statue today.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay, so that means it's out then.
I didn't know there were 2 Yennefers.
Yeah,
I was looking at the regular version
because they did a new one in like the downloadable content outfits. So the new base is smaller. I forget what color her outfit is though.
There's one black, and then there's one that's black with brown leather. It looks like.
I thought that there was one where she was sitting on like some chair.
Not on Prime 1.
Yeah.
Are you confusing it with that?
Bloodborne or something?
Yeah, Bloodborne maybe.
Yeah.
With the hat on.
Yeah, that's a different franchise, I think.
What?
Bloodborne.
I think it's a different game.
So a lot of people excited about this one.
This was kind of cool.
I'm glad that they did one. I think that was smart how they did it. They switch out heads to make different characters.
This makes me think of Tweeterhead, like in a good way, but bigger, of course.
I like this better than Tweeterhead, but I like the samurai one better than this one. Because I don't know. To me, I like the base better on the samurai one, but like the samurai one isn't like so samurai that you couldn't you could get away with it being a regular Robin, in my opinion. The samurai, but I like this one. I like them both. But if I had a choice, I'd get the samurai one.
What's the other portrait you were talking about, Ron?
Oh, I'll show you. Hold on. So they got 2 portraits, and you can go.
Amen. Yeah, that looks cool.
Or Tim Drake.
Oh, okay.
The cape's different, or is that mixed media? The cape's mixed media, right?
I don't know if that's media. Yeah. Oh, is it media?
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
I think they put it in the video where they said it was mixed media.
Okay. Yeah, because that looks good.
So it looks like the hood right here, though, is only on the Damian Wayne.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Because he has a hood. Tim Drake doesn't have a hood.
Gotcha. So the hood's probably not mixed media then.
I don't know. It looks like it. Like that hood looks like media. But we'll never know till later.
Yeah. I think I think they did a video, didn't they?
Yeah, they did do a video.
Video, and I could have sworn they said something. Huh?
The cape is definitely mixed media. We're talking about the hood.
Yeah, by default, then the hood got to be.
Well, yeah, the cape is mixed media.
Yeah, but that would make sense if the hood.
They're 2 separate pieces, though. So what? They don't have to be.
What if they send you 2 capes?
There you go.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, think of that, did you, Ed?
You can mix and match the capes with the Dame.
That just seems like a waste. I don't know my side.
I agree with you.
And I think, wait a minute, and then I think he's holding a sword. He's holding a staff.
Oh, yeah.
Damien's holding a sword.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
And Tim Drake's holding a staff.
Sideshow giving you more than one switch out.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's sick.
Different cape, different head, different hand switch up.
Congrats, my DC people, because it's yeah, that's pretty sick.
I like how there's a Joker tie-in with the base. I like that.
I
I
love
hope they do some Star Wars reveal for you guys.
the bullet effect, the hitting the barrels and stuff.
I mean, fortunately for us, the fan art people got us covered, so I ain't worried about it.
We also had three stats. You also had three POs that went up pretty quick, pretty close to each other, right?
Yeah, but I only got one.
No, I know. I'm just saying overall for the franchise, it's just nice for the collectors.
Oh yeah. They did put a Sidious art print up this week. So
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
I liked it. I wouldn't pay that much money for it. You know,
Seemed decent.
yeah, it was okay. But then you had this one. You know, for our DC fans once again.
I like this better than that other Joker bust that they did not too long ago.
Does it not annoy you that?
Oh, the Joe Pesci one? yeah, I definitely like this. But I gotta say, I like the original one better than I like this.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the Joe Pesci one?
The Rick Baker one? I think
Grandpa Joker.
I don't know. Google
Rick Baker
Joker bust, and you'll know it when you see it.
You're not talking about the one that Batman statue collector has.
No. That's the OG.
one that Archangel has it.
Archangel has that.
Oh, he has the Grandpa Joker.
You got it for dirt cheap too.
He likes them old.
So this isn't 12 Days of Sideshow, is it?
Yeah,
This is.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the actual spot. I think it was just a reveal at the same time, right?
Yeah, I don't think that this isn't a part. I'm looking at the 12 days, unless that's today's reveal.
I think it was just a reveal overall that happened to be during it.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Because they did that for something else too.
Good.
So
they
I
didn't
went
wait
back and
for
looked up the Robin video that Sideshow did, and yeah, it's a whole full cape. You can see that it comes attached and everything, so it's all fabric.
Nice.
Yeah, the cape and the hood. It looks like it's all one piece, but it didn't show the other one, so I'm not sure if maybe it's a different cape. So that kind of looked weird, but you could definitely tell it's fabric when they do a 360 on it and a close up. You could tell it's all fabric. It all comes together. You can see the cape moving and everything.
Yeah,
Nobody questioned the cape being fabric.
No, he was saying nobody questioned the cape being fabric. I guess we was trying to figure out how they're gonna do that hood, like as an extra part or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's why I was mentioning it. It looks like it all came together like a full piece.
Oh, okay. I guess.
The cape with the hood.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna give you two capes. That's just my educated guess. I mean, I can't forget this one.
or like a Velcro way to put that hood on.
Yeah, or it's maybe a button snap or something like that.
Yeah.
Here's something everybody's gonna get.
Hell no.
Yeah.
This stuff is making me sick.
You don't need a Cinderella statue, Rodney?
That's not Cinderella. That's when you go to the strip club and the stripper is doing, I don't know, fairy tale.
That's Cinderella on stage.
You have a lot of experience there, Rodney.
I'm just saying.
What else should I watch out for when I'm at the strip club?
Hey,
only a guided tour will see.
Hey, strip clubs do the best cosplay. They do the best cosplay. That's all I'll say. But
Yeah, they get the best diseases too.
Yeah, okay, hold on. We got confirmation from our man Jason. He said it's two separate capes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Damn, that's some.
What? That's wild.
Sideshow spending some big money on that. Then I would have figured they just have an attached hood or something.
Mac, you the first one to notice it, bro. I was waiting. Ain't nobody say nothing.
Oh, I saw Lick every hole.
Yeah, I saw
Lick
that.
on the ticker the whole show. Try not to draw attention to it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Cinderella probably would have made a better Emma Frost.
Oh,
I totally
Well,
agree.
yeah.
Just saying.
that was cold, Bob. But that's true.
There's a lot of truth there.
That would have made more sense.
If it wouldn't have been for the tiara, then yeah, it would have Probably been better.
We could easily modify this.
Yeah, if you told me that was Cinderella, I would never have guessed that.
I agree.
It's
Yeah,
a,
I think I would have guessed Elsa before Cinderella.
it's a smaller scale though, right? It's like 1/5 or something.
Yeah.
I think Barb's got one, right?
She has
The Tinkerbell. Yeah, just Tinkerbell.
Then today we had this, got everybody excited. I mean, maybe not the DC people, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
So speak on it, family.
I'll be surprised if they don't have Daniel Bell do this one.
You got that right. It is.
He said on Instagram that he did do it.
He's doing everything.
But I mean, this was all about physique because he doesn't wear a costume, so this is perfect for Daniel Bell.
Yeah, you heard that, right? He said he didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't react. I thought you'd say, "Oh."
Well, because I said I wouldn't be surprised if he did it, so it didn't surprise me to hear.
So he's actually not surprised that he did it.
Oh, well, I guess said the right words.
William Wright, no X-Men so far. No,
This looks cool. I'm getting it.
That's confirmed.
Yes.
I think that's gonna be a day one pre-order for me.
That'll be 2 Silver Surfers for you.
Wasn't there word about
Yeah.
a Silver Savage to go with the Gladiator Hulk?
No.
We were talking about that today, and I was saying if it were a Silver Savage, I think they would have put Silver Savage.
Oh, what the word was people thought Silver Savage was going to be on the base or something of the Gladiator Hulk.
Oh yeah.
I remember there being talk about them too, Silver Savage around the Gladiator Hulk thing, but it was about the base. Because I had that same thought you just did, Thor. That was going to be my next question. If it was Silver Savage, they probably would have put it in the title.
Yeah, not into Silver Surfer.
People, I don't know if y'all are aware, we got 82 people watching.
Hey, what up?
Wow.
Yep.
Happy New Year, people.
Happy New Year, everybody. So let me see. Hope Sideshow does a nihilist. Daniel, I don't know about that one, bro. You might have to go.
Though they did do a Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Maybe if he comes out.
What?
Maybe if he comes out in a movie, we'll see one.
I think he's supposed to be. I think he's rumored to be in Black Widow, Taskmaster.
No, I'm saying a nihilist. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, Taskmaster is 100%. He was in the trailer. He's in Black Widow.
So that's all we know so far.
I did not include the Silver Surfer, but fuck.
So, do you guys have any speculation on the last 2 days, or any hopes?
X-Men.
Two-Face.
Which ones though?
Two-Face. I really think that we're going to see Storm, but I don't know.
I was hoping for X-Men, but the way it looks, I don't know. I've lost hope.
I mean, I wouldn't lose hope. The way they were revealing stuff last year, it was like every week you would get something new, for like whatever, like around springtime.
Yeah, it was like May.
We were getting last year, so.
They went
They had,
ham.
But
they had all
for the 12 days of Sideshow, the next 2
like
days.
before spring, before summer. They had pretty much all the 12 days of Sideshow up to pre-order.
I'm sure we'll probably see X-Men, just not for the last 2 days of Sideshow, of the 12 days of Sideshow.
I think we got a big character coming for the last day. That's why it might be
Maybe a penguin.
That's something they haven't done before.
Maybe it'll be a penguin.
That'd be cool.
Well, we got the Batman reveal with the Robin.
Maybe an Atrocitus. That'd be dope. Red
I
Lantern.
don't even know who that is.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why did you hurt me? That's the leader of the Red Lanterns. Did you ever read Blackest Night, Rodney?
No, he's not
No,
Batman.
No, you don't read that, bro.
You ever watched Black?
No, it's not Batman.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Batman's about the only DC character I'll read.
Archangel said, "What if the last 2 days of PCS?" That would be a.
That would be funny.
Didn't they do that last year though with the Blanca and
But
Dear God, man.
but yeah, they did have 2 That's what I'm saying. This year,
But they weren't the last ones, all right?
maybe one of the reveals will be one of those like 1/3 statues that PCS is yet to release.
every reveal has been a statue, a sideshow statue. First year so far.
Because Sagat still is shit. Still is yet to ship. Or Guile.
Omega
Do you still have that on order, sir?
Nah,
I didn't think
I had
so.
a problem. They look really cool though.
Yeah, if they ever
I just
release.
saw that the waitlist opened up on that the Commando Guile or whatever it was called, the one with the skull mask.
Oh, the tactical, yeah.
Edwin Diaz. I like that.
And that is like a tiny ES, like 50 or something crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
Rodney, did you just say Omega Red?
Yeah, somebody said something about Omega Red, and I thought that would be cool.
I can see that happening.
I need that.
I could see that.
he said a Sting statue too, right?
Yeah, Edwin
Makes
Diaz
sense.
with Sting statue. That would be PCS, but that would be that.
But why would you need another Punisher?
You mean WCW Sting?
No, we mean the wrestler Sting. He'll have a bat too, though.
Rodney, you talking about the wrestler Sting?
Yeah.
Was he WCW or was he NWO?
He was NWA, then WCW,
Bunch of
then
them.
NWO. He started out in NW. Well, he started out in UWF, but
I still remember that game on Nintendo 64, WCW versus NWO Revenge.
yeah, I
That was
remember
my
that.
favorite war game.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need that flare. That ain't, whenever it comes out, I ain't pre-ordering it. So
Woo!
yeah, there ain't no question.
See, one of the portraits for Flair I really like. The other one I don't.
Yeah, I only plan on. I don't know. I'll wait till I get it and see it, and determine which one.
It's the
I
same
can't
with
believe you're gonna get the flare, bro. That's fucking wild.
What you say, bro?
I can't believe you're gonna get that. That's
Oh,
wild.
I gotta have it. That was Rodney. Will tell you. That's all.
that was his boy. That was his guy. He had a
I
robe.
made robes and shit.
belt. That was his guy.
Yeah. Him, the Ultimate Warrior.
The boy Ric Flair.
Yeah.
See, I could understand Flair. I couldn't understand the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior, I liked him because he was funny. You know what I mean? Because like you never know what he was talking about. I don't even think he knew what the fuck he was talking about.
No, he didn't.
You know, he just did wild shit. That's all. So,
Yeah.
all right, y'all. I think we're gonna run through these pictures because there's a whole shitload of them.
Cool.
Bring him. Bring him.
My favorite part.
Yeah, I know you like it, right? It's okay.
Isn't
In the beginning, we have XM Studio opening in Vietnam.
I was gonna say. What the hell is it?
Yes.
Privilege to own. Okay.
Yeah, this is their new retail store in Vietnam. As you can see,
There's that Optimus.
Optimus, all the pieces can be pre-ordered from this location.
It's pretty cool.
I thought so.
Cool stands.
Yeah, those are the ones they bring to the con, isn't it?
No, these ones right here are glass. I asked them one time where they got them from, and they couldn't tell me. He said they ordered them, they bought them a long time ago. Because I think at the last con they were using the boxes. They were using their own boxes.
Yeah.
In New York, they were using their own boxes.
I think at one point they were using that too.
Well, they just
Didn't-
but
Black
somewhere
Studio.
they were. I remember that, Ryan.
What?
I think this had like these white pillars, no?
Damn, I can't. That's sad. I can't even remember what they used.
At New York,
Yeah.
they had black frames with the white clear tops,
Mhm.
the frosted tops. They were solid as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I know what Ryan's talking about. At one con, they were using their boxes because the boxes are so freaking strong.
Yeah. At least they were strong because they can't use them anymore with Disney because of the environmental concerns.
Oh,
You know, it's like,
what?
That's what Brian told me when I was at the con.
Oh shit! Really?
True.
Or
That's
it was dinner.
cardboard.
Yeah.
Damn. So they're getting rid of the tank boxes,
I don't think they're getting rid of them. They're just not using them for
Marvel stuff.
yeah. Which means maybe that means the same thing. I don't know.
Then you got Q Studios. Judge Dredd has gone up for pre-order, I believe.
Hmm.
If you're into Judge Dredd.
Yeah, not too much.
No, I thought we were good after one Judge Dredd statue.
You got fan art Batman.
That doesn't look bad, but it does. He's standing kind of. Something looks awkward,
He's posing like he's Arnold.
or like he's got a stick up his ass.
Maybe with the cape it'll look better.
Yeah, the cape is definitely.
Those abs are
Yeah.
wide. Or
What looks
You're
cool?
just jealous, Ryan.
I am.
And you have production pieces of armored Spider-Man.
He's doing like
That's
a
pretty cool.
flying
Fan art, right? Fan art.
Fan art. Yeah, this is your favorite studio, Ryan, actually producing pieces.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah,
Baker makes statues. I thought they just make pictures of them.
I thought this cat. I didn't think they were around no more, dude.
They are. The group's called something different now.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think. I thought they had closed up shop because like they never made anything.
No.
He just created a new statue group called something like very generic.
I know the ones that I pre-ordered, they never made that shit. So
I'm so happy I got my two and I'm out. See ya.
So then you have Franco Weapon X being printed.
Oh, damn.
Looks amazing.
Face.
Print came out amazing.
There you go.
Actually, I hope I'm not wrong. I actually think this is a production prototype.
Do they do production prototypes, or is that just for colors to go over colors with the commissioner?
It's to go over the actual copy from the mold.
Okay, gotcha.
They go to heads. So there's the body and the head.
I think SS Sol U is painting the prototype too.
So Rodney, I think you'll like this one. They have a pinhead bust.
Ha ha ha. Oh,
That is gross.
face looks weird, but
Yeah, it doesn't really look like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that statue. That's the only thing that's weird is the face.
I forgot, Bob. You into this crazy shit too?
I mean, the rest
I
of them
don't know.
looks
I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look like Hellraiser to me. It looks
No, it
it looks
doesn't.
weird.
It
Are
looks
those
like
nails-
It
play.
does not look
some random dude dressed up for Halloween as Pinhead.
Are those
Yeah.
nails
His
authentic
eyes
metal?
look too bulgy, and the mouth area looks too elongated. I guess I don't know. It's kind of weird.
His jaw.
Yeah, it's somebody else playing Pinhead.
And it looked like they used actual nails to put in this cat.
Hey,
That might have been fun.
Might have been fun.
now is that the base though? That's all the base.
No, I mean I think this is the early stages.
Okay.
You know, so could have been.
Not enough good horror stuff. This looks cool. Though.
This is a print that we had a render of this earlier, but it's not.
Solomon Grundy. Ah,
Yeah, born on a Monday.
This is a
CJ
cool idea for a piece.
See, Jason, I know, man.
this looks cool.
So yeah,
What if Sideshow did?
that's a major busted right there.
That would be like, oh really? that's number 11.
Well, I mean, you know, later on we will see some Silver Surfers. So
Oh, what's this one?
this is Scorpion
That's pretty cool.
from Mortal Kombat 11.
Can't see his face. Okay.
Yeah, they it's kind of dark pictures. I don't know why.
I just like the idea with the chain. But
Chain, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. They kind of went Ghost Rider on us.
yeah.
It was only a matter of time before we started getting MK11 pieces. I'm surprised PCS hadn't started doing them. I guess they still got to ship out their MK10 until today.
Dude, Java's down here snoring his fucking ass off.
You don't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I just muted it for a little while. I don't know.
There's the render. So you can kind of
Yeah, I like this. I like this one. I hope that means whoever's doing this, they're gonna do a bunch of the characters.
I guess it could be the beginning of a line.
Yeah.
So, Sub-Zero be cool.
Yeah.
All the ninjas. And this is production pictures of the Iron Studios cap from Endgame.
Man, I wanted this piece so damn bad.
Nice likeness.
I fucked up by not getting it because I know it's gonna on the aftermarket. This is gonna be one that increases. All the other ones have.
This next one I'm not too crazy about. I mean, it's 1/5 scale. That don't bother me, but it's just I don't like it. It's Gentle Giant, Vader on Dagobah. Yeah, and it got like snakes and shit on. It just doesn't look right to me too. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh, this one you had the vision of them.
I suppose that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, or somebody was saying it's it's a what if he went after Yoda or something. But it just.
It's not a very strong, what I mean. It's not a very strong, intimidating pose. It's just kind of.
The pose doesn't bother me. It's I don't know. One, I don't really think it's done well. I hate to say that, but it looks kind of
weak. Like he doesn't look
Kotobukish to me. If you want my opinion.
You say what?
It looks kind of Kotobukish. It looks like it's plastic.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. You got fucking anacondas and shit on here.
That looks cool.
So,
but the face looks cool.
Yeah. And these are production pictures of the Prime 1 Nightfall Azrael.
Like a filter on that? Why does it look like that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
It does look weird. It's like,
maybe somebody had it on their Instagram, maybe.
Somebody fucked with the.
I never mess with those filters when I post pictures on Instagram.
Right.
Exposure filter.
Yeah, they should not have done that.
Underexposed. Looks cool though from what we can see.
It's looking good, yeah. It'd be cool if they had his the neckline, and if that lit up, that'd be sweet. Cause that's a light.
Oh, so it's supposed to light up and
yeah. Because one time Bane was whooping his ass, and he said light, and the light turned on, and
to blind him or something.
To blind him for a second as he
Yeah, that'd be a waste if they don't put a light there. Then I hear you on that.
So this next character, I have no idea who this is, but I thought it looked cool.
Did not know.
God damn, look at them fucking knuckle dusters.
Whoa, who did this? This looks great.
Who's that?
I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is either, but
some spiked brass knuckles.
It looks like something Caleb would sculpt.
I'm guessing this is a video game.
Doesn't it?
If I had my guess, I'd say it's a video game.
I know that's probably not from it, but for some reason it reminds me of Turok, the video game.
Look the detail on the lions. That's wild.
You can see the hair on his chest too, dude.
Definitely looks like something Caleb would sculpt. I'm not too familiar with his work to know for
It
sure.
reminds me of the Thor, right? That he did.
Yeah.
Like there's similar aspects, I guess.
I wonder who sculpted that. I'm curious now.
This is a fan art.
Yes.
Random half naked dude.
Yeah. So then you got this is wild.
What the hell?
I don't know how they're gonna pull this. Like the statues of the bookcase, really.
Right.
But look, I mean, I don't understand this statue. Every time I look at him, I'm like, why?
Yeah, it's like.
And honestly, why would I want a statue of a dude reading a book? I mean, I know he does that, but like,
surely Beast isn't quarter scale in this, right? Because if he is, this thing would be fucking.
Yeah, this can't be cool. I mean, look at that.
Right.
it definitely fits his character, but I don't know why he'd be sitting on top of it. I mean, reading a book, is with him.
I mean, if you came into the library in the X Mansion, I mean, you wouldn't be surprised to see him on top of the bookcases, But
No, this would be cool if you want to make this quarter scale. It'd be cool, but just cut the bookshelf in half. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I
Just
don't
have
know.
the top half of the
Put his
bookshelf.
ass in a chair.
I feel like
Okay,
Professor
cool.
X would not let him
Be
be
like,
on top of all the
like,
furniture.
"Bees, get your ass down."
It's like the same reason you don't let your dogs on your furniture a lot of times, You don't want him shedding blue hair everywhere.
So this is add-ons to the Samurai Batman
That's cool.
that you can order.
Oh, new add-ons.
It's like
The
5 years
Batman or
old.
the Robin
The Batman, the first one.
on the rooftop?
Yeah, on the rooftop. You can add this on. Like there's a head and two swords you can add to it.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to order these, you see the email at the bottom.
Oh, gotcha.
The reason why Robin came to mind is because the colors on it, the red straps on it, and the gold and shit. It's like
Yeah, I think the problem with that is like since it hadn't come out, they probably couldn't measure it yet to find out how, to fit it. So here you go for my Dragon Ball people. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Actually, it's 2 Frieza statues I got, but this is the first one. I always liked Frieza. He was grimy.
Yeah, he's ruthless.
He was grimy, man. All right, Bob, here you go. In hand Batman.
Oh, nice.
That looks amazing.
Goddamn masterpiece.
In
I
hand.
can't wait.
One
I
of
can't wait to get it.
one of our peeps in Asia got it. I mean, so
That is looking really nice. Damn
I
Prime
can't
1.
wait to get it.
when is the ETA on its arrival?
So it got, from what I got in my email, it said it was delayed.
When did you
I
get that?
believe it was February, March. I got that recently in December now. Tell you right now.
Yeah, so they're probably shipping them out over there in China and Japan. And
So yeah, if you missed out the first batch, you probably got to wait for the Chinese New Year to get the next one.
yeah, that's probably a safe bet.
Yeah, I got the email. Let's see. I'll tell you right now.
I never these Gimp Robins get me every time, man.
Motherfucking Prime 1.
Our boy Manimal, he getting this too.
Yeah, this is first piece, right?
This is first piece, yeah. I'm praying to show up damage, man, because this is,
Yeah,
That's
it's a
it.
blower.
Remember this for the end of 2020. This very well could be Statue of the Year right here.
You're right.
It's early, but yeah.
It's hard for an early year statue to get Statue of the Year because it's one, it was so far away at the time you're thinking about it, and so many other stuff came after. Because nobody was talking about the Prime 1 Venom for quarter scale Statue of the Year post film, and that was my vote probably. But
So this is 1/3, right?
yeah, that's 1/3.
Yeah.
I'm confident this will be in the running when we get.
Oh yeah, no question. Yeah. So for our DC people, there's a print of Dr. Fate fan art.
I only know of him from the Injustice video.
It's cool how they have them in the air.
He was on Young Justice as well.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. He's basically the DC Doctor Strange.
Which one came first, Dr. Fate or Doctor Strange? I assume Doctor Strange, right?
I'm not sure. Of course, Jason probably gonna say this cat.
Right.
Let's just assume it's Marvel to take him off.
We say, Bob?
She said she'll be right back.
Right.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna say Stan Lee took the idea. And
So yeah, I think this looks really good. And we got
what the hell?
some Wolverine fan arts. Brown suit, tiger stripe suit, 2 different versions. Jacked as fuck.
Haven't these
One
released already? Haven't people started getting these?
Yeah, I mean, I believe they're printed. So
Is this the one Mr. X did a video on?
Right.
I think the brown, maybe the brown
No,
one.
the blue and yellow one.
Yeah, the blue and yellow one. I think he has. Yeah.
George from MCE did a video on one of these two. I think.
It got to be the yellow one. I haven't seen anybody with the brown one.
He's so roided out, man. Look how big his fucking muscles are.
Yeah, I hate when they make him like this. It's the same
Those
thing like with the
traps.
Punisher,
Like, come on.
like with the Punisher riding when they make him like huge. It just doesn't look right, man.
Nah,
That's why when I saw these, I thought it was from Marvel versus Capcom, but apparently it's not.
Looks like an inflatable balloon with those muscles, man.
yeah,
I love a Wolverine with chrome claws, though.
not a fan.
I'm not a big fan of his chrome when the claws are chrome.
Really?
I say that, but I
Oh.
ordered the XM brown Wolverine, and that's probably going to be chrome from what the prototype was.
Everything should be chrome.
If you think about it,
That is
adamantine
bullshit.
is supposed to be a hard metal out there, so it'll never scratch. Nothing will ever scratch it. So they'll be chrome, and everything when you polish them,
Make
it'll
it
be
chrome.
Tim, we're assuming you're not a fan of this, bro.
It's not my style of Wolverine.
Yeah. Let's see. So, here's a fan art Silver Surfer.
We got a bunch of Silver Surfers.
Yeah, but
I think this one's cool. It's like different.
some reason kind of reminds me of the Bowen. Like the Bowen, he was standing up, but it was kind of like on that same kind of moon rock kind of thing.
I think this is from a comic, like a page from a comic, maybe a cover, but I think it's definitely a page. I thought someone showed me it. Does that sound right to Tim?
What? Say that again.
I thought someone showed us that this is actually a page from a comic.
I'm not positive,
This
but
looks like
yeah, it looks like a familiar image. So
Cool.
yeah, it looks really good.
Do we know who the sculptor is?
I don't, but I can find out real quick.
it makes me
Yeah.
think of a calendar.
And it comes out with
calendar?
different boards, right?
This is Mr. January.
Edwin Diaz says, yeah, it's from a comic.
The sculptor's name is Summit Malhotra.
Oh, right. Somebody told me that too.
And somebody's working on Superman.
Uh,
Still in the T position.
He big too.
Yeah.
Trying to compete with Hush.
So that's here you have a diorama being created.
Ooh,
Sabretooth versus Wolverine.
okay.
I kind of like this one. You know.
I love the trail of blood going from the claws to Sabretooth's chest.
Right.
And
Another
from
one
the
up top.
it brings back to Sabretooth's right hand.
Yep.
That's sick.
This would be cool when it's painted.
Is that Franco too?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it.
It doesn't really look like his style, but he's just doing so many Wolverine stuff. It looks cool, so I thought it might be.
Yeah, it's not Franco.
So then you have Tweeterhead teasing Darkseid.
It's classic.
Yeah, I like the classic look better than that new 52 with all the Omega signs. I don't like that shit. Oh, there's Robin again. Robin. Oh, damn. Oh, no, these are pictures I didn't show. See, here's the back of the cape. You can clearly see it's media. So, and somebody's working on a Daredevil.
Looks amazing.
Still in the early going.
I hope they stay on this course because it looks amazing.
Who does this one? This is
Let's
Fan
not
art,
say
or-
the same guy who's doing that X-Force Wolverine.
Yeah.
That Franco just sculpted.
Finally, the U.S. pre-order is going up for the Prime 1 Goku. Actually, today it was.
That was heartbroken. I
Oh,
thought.
4 different portraits?
Yep.
Oh, man.
I know Junior was interested in this.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I think he's buying it for his son or something. And then this one is a trip. This is the painting from Ghostbusters 2.
It's 10 o'clock.
Whoa.
This is Vigo, yeah.
Huh.
I just watched that movie yesterday. It was on one of my movie channels. Epic.
So somebody's making a statue of it.
Oh goodness.
That's spot on. I like them.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
That's painted with, and then they put like the painting in the background of the stat. That's it. All
That
painted.
looks cool.
Yeah.
But I guess you got to be a big Ghostbusters fan, though.
Yeah. That's why I was like, who's really gonna buy this? But it looks.
It definitely looks good.
Yeah. So there's a email down the bottom if anybody's interested. Then we caught this week. These at Prime One.
Right.
Buy one. It was in store only though.
So yeah, I saw this picture and I'm like, there's only one in that group of statues that I want.
And I think they know that. Yeah. So
I would only want the Spider-Man. Everything else, nah.
Wait,
Guys,
so you could still buy one of these and get one of these statues for free?
if you were in Japan, yeah. So if we got any boots on the ground,
$99 for free, or did you have to buy a Harley and you get one of them for free?
I think it's whatever is on this pictured here. You buy one and get one free. I mean, I can't read Japanese, but I believe
Can't read Japanese.
No, not yet. But but I think it's anyone that's pictured here. You could buy one and get one free. And
I'm surprised they even have enough of those Venoms and 2099s left like that. I thought they were sold out.
so if we got anybody in Japan, any boots in the ground on Japan, and anybody's interested, we need to work something out, bro.
Yeah, that's $29.99.
Guys, I got to step away real quick and go handle the baby. I'll be back. So if you're talking to me, I'm not here.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
So then you got in-hand pictures
Damn.
of the Iron. This is Iron Studios, right?
Okay.
Iron Studios Hawkman.
See, that doesn't look bad with one wing down and one wing up.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
But
think
they put it that on purpose so you can see what they both look like.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. Do one of each.
So
It actually was weird. It was cool at first, but now this picture looks weird for some reason.
yeah, Ark has this coming. I know Junior's got this coming.
Let's talk about Statue of the Year.
Yeah, now this one I believe is 1/3 also.
Yeah, it is.
So this is somebody got this in hand. And it looks freaking amazing in my opinion.
I like Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, look at that chainmail. It looks like actual fucking real chainmail.
Yeah, it's sculpted though. Everything you see is sculpted.
Right.
Got that. I like this. This was my favorite shot. You got the base. That looks freaking sick.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't know this part was like that.
You got all the hieroglyphs and the birds. Then you got the Star Wars man, and he's on his trip to China, and this is the painted up legendary scale Wolverine they putting out.
She said the Star
Doesn't
Wars.
it look like he's in a wind tunnel and the wind is just blowing the suit?
You mean like what was
Look
like
at the abs. They're
Rose
perfectly, the abs you can see. It's almost like he didn't have a shirt on when they sculpted it, and then they're like, "Oh, that's some wrinkles."
Paying it.
And then now we can pretend that it's not his skin.
So wait, Star Wars man did this Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's doing this. He's doing a Magneto. He's doing a Rogue. I think I got a picture of the Rogue later on.
Yeah, I saw them. I remember the Magneto.
Still no word on the Punisher yet.
I'm digging this.
That'll be later. I'm not in a rush.
Yeah, he'll make it. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah.
Remember, Mr. X just got his Loki in.
Yeah. I like that.
I do too. I like that one. I mean, people think I'm crazy. I like that better than that other one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm back.
With the bodies.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, with the bodies and stuff. Welcome back, Bob.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all good. So yeah, that's legend. If you're interested, we can hook you up with this guy to pre-order. And then you got the Queen Studios Aquaman coming in January. I don't know if that's pre-order or They being shipped out in January, but websites at the bottom if you want to find out.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
Is
then
that the Hot Toy one?
no, this Queen
No.
Studios. This is 1/3
Oh,
scale.
there was
No,
one that
it's half
showed up.
scale. This is half scale.
Yeah, half scale.
Yeah.
Oh, because there was one that popped up, I think, today in the group. It was a Hot Toy. They were making fun of it. Something to do with his groin being crooked. I don't know. It looked weird. I'm serious.
Is this a bust or is it
No, this is a 1/2 scale statue.
Sure.
so
I
it's
gotta
the whole
find that post to share with you guys.
I thought they were only doing busts. I didn't know they did an actual statue.
Then we have another Silver Surfer fan art,
See,
which looks very similar to another Silver Surfer fan art that we've seen before.
most Silver Surfers look the same. That's why I like the one Barbara had so much.
Yeah.
Most of the rest of them look the same to me.
This one looks exactly like the Barber's one, except without the hand.
Nah. This one they're trying to, they're going with the Franco concept, but they just add more shit to it. I would say as Silver Surfers go, I like Barbers first, then I like Franco, and then that's it.
I'm excited to see what Sideshow does.
Yeah, I'm curious. They seem to be stepping up with the poses, putting some action in their stuff.
It's maquette, so they might do something crazy with it.
Yeah, throw some action in it.
Yeah. I'm thinking that if it's a maquette, there's obviously not going to be any mixed media in there. So I'm thinking it's going to be something very dynamic in terms of posing.
But Silver Surfer, they can't really do mixed media anyway.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is that when it comes to maquettes, they say that it's a maquette because it has mixed media, or it's a maquette because it's got an intricate pose, or they can't seem to make up their mind what a maquette is.
I see what you're saying. You're saying they're calling it maquette because since it can't have mixed media, then it must be a crazy pose.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
What's this?
This is fan art Havoc. It's Cyclops' brother.
When I first saw it, when I saw the renders a few days ago, I actually thought it was Gambit. I'm like, why does he look so weird?
I was thinking the same thing at first.
I looked at it and I'm like, okay, that's not Gambit. What's going on here?
The hair, and I was like, wait, Gambit? No.
What is it? Who is this? Who is this?
Havoc. It's Cyclops' brother.
Oh, I know Havoc. I didn't know it was Havoc.
Yeah. I think this is one of his more updated outfits because I'm used to seeing him with like the gyro rings on his head. So
On his chest.
Right, yeah, with the thing on his chest there. Then you got a another dial with a X-23 and Wolverine.
Yeah, people love that combo.
MIC of Return. What do you think about this, my brother? Okay.
I'm not into this.
No?
No.
No Wolf and Cub?
I'm seeing it blurry. I don't know about you guys.
Bless you. Everybody got cold.
That was a homie.
I know.
He's gonna cover his mouth.
Well, it's coming in HD over here.
Yeah, no, I'm getting like.
This I think is cool. This is Samurai Trunks for anybody.
Okay.
Cool. This is fucking cool.
Yeah, I like this.
Trunks is one of my favorites.
Trunks is my favorite Saiyan, but Piccolo is my favorite character on Dragon Ball. So yeah, I like that a lot.
Trunks was my favorite growing up, but now Vegeta is, and Trunks is up there too still.
That'd be cool if this became a line and they made like
Samurai Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
dope.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So
Makes more sense than Samurai Batman.
This is a printout of a fan art Batman. I know which one, but I ain't gonna say nothing here. But if you got this on order, this is the first printout. You can see some of the heads, and here's some of the pieces printed out. It's the same people that made that execution Punisher ride. Remember he was killing
Oh yeah, with Jigsaw
yeah.
with the head down.
Give me a minute, Jason. As soon as
Oh, we got kangaroo tits on here.
yeah, as soon as actually I gotta explain what the fuck they are. So give me a minute, Jason. Just give me a second, bro. I'm almost at the end. So here's Frieza on throne.
Oh god.
What the hell?
This is after he fought Goku because he's all fucked up.
Oh shit, dude. You watch Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I watched Dragon Ball. Remember,
What the fuck? Why haven't we been talking about this ever since?
I told you. He's talking to you about Piccolo all the time.
I knew Piccolo, but I didn't know like you watched this deep.
Oh yeah.
Man.
I don't know when the boost
was in the
came
movie.
on. That's when I kind of lost.
What who?
When he got up to like Majin Buu and all that stuff.
Yeah, it got weird. It started off okay, and then it got weird.
Pretty much, yeah. After Vegeta sacrificed himself, to me, it started to suck.
Oh yeah, and then there's Boo, Kid Boo, Evil Boo. It's like,
yeah.
God, make up your mind, you twats.
They wasted Super Saiyan 3 too. They barely even had Goku use it.
As PJ says, perfect segue.
I love the
It's
look.
a cool piece. I think this is a crazy cool pose.
This is awesome. I fucking love
You know,
it.
like he's going so fast, he's trying to switch directions and shit. You know,
Is it 1/6 or is it 1/4?
it's quarter scale.
It's like quarter scale, yeah.
Just think, if you had the internet, Ed, you could get this.
What's the internet?
Okay, so this next one, the factory could not pull off.
So was that fan art? Or was that a
The fuck?
like?
Dude, why does Captain America have a super soldier penis? What the fuck?
What the hell?
Well, no, the point of this is I think this is
Wait, for a cup.
Why is his dick in my face though? Jesus.
no, hell with his dick. They couldn't pull off the factory couldn't pull off the mask in the hand.
And that's Onage, right?
That's Arkham. so they're making changes to it. Like, so basically there's the it is Onage. Yeah, you're right. That was Arkham. What says Arkham here?
I think Arkham maybe is the company, maybe.
Yeah. So they can and then there's the other projects they got going on. So that's an update on that. If you got any of those pre-ordered, yeah.
Was that Goku? Is that fan art or is that licensed?
That's fan art, I think. If I see any more on it, I'll send it your way. And here's Star Wars, a print of Star Wars Man Rogue.
Okay. I saw he said he did something to the legs. Did he change the legs?
Yeah,
Master Pizza said that's America's bulge.
and
Yeah, that's America's butt.
then NYC sculptures, they're printing out their Gamorrean guards, so they just tease this.
Okay.
So
Hope it turns out better than their Michael Myers.
yeah. Oh shit. Who the fuck is this? So then you got somebody's doing a Dio Spider-Man versus Venom.
Yeah, so these last 2 days, maybe one of these last 2 days will be a diorama.
Could be. You never. One second, Jason. We're almost at the end, bro.
We're due one since Batman, Superman has already done ship. We haven't got one since. Oh fuck, this is cool.
Fan art X-23.
Okay.
Wow, that one puts XMs to shame. I was so excited to see XM going with this costume, but then the base, I don't know. That actually doesn't do it for me.
Oh, I think that's Venom.
Yeah,
I think that's Venom in the base.
Okay.
So there's the and there you go. And
Oh, nipples.
Oh shit, I'm on. Oh,
Excellent.
fucking hot here today, guys. Really hot.
So how's it going over there with the fires and stuff?
It's getting worse, man. Today's going to be fucking horrible. It's like 48 degrees. So.
I keep seeing people posting stuff with koala bears and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
sad.
no, well, a lot of the areas that have been hit are basically their breeding grounds and that. So.
Wow, 48 degrees, 118 degrees in Fahrenheit.
They're already pretty endangered. That's it.
That's some hot ass shit, dude.
Yeah, man. And then the fires are creating their own weather systems and that as well. So.
Well, I would think that's why it's so hot, right? Because the fires are so close.
No, actually, the heat's blowing in off the desert, so we were going to get the heat anyway. It's just that with the winds and everything, as well as what we're getting, it's really fucking shit up. So,
Hey, so what'd you think of the robin?
love it. I like that you get the choice of two. I mean, look, I think if they had gone either way, like, you know, there's no pleasing. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, man. It's DC fans are very selective. You know what I mean? And it's very, like, you know, people always have a go about Marvel fans being hard to please and that. And I don't find that's the case. Like, if you just give them something of what they want, they'll get it. Look at A-Team. Look at all the X-Men stuff that he's got. If they bring out something more X-Men, he's fucking on it like a seagull.
Famous comments. Marvel X-Men fans are easily separated from their money.
They are. But are you going to say they're not?
Come on. How bad did you spew all over yourself when you saw the Robin statue?
I didn't think about that because
No, you know what it was? When I saw the Robin one, I went like, it was sort of like when they did the Flash. It was sort of like, I'm not like going ape shit over the actual statue. It's just like, fuck, man, they listened. You know, years of begging.
Like
finally, they listened.
Drop trout, and you were like, all right, it's on.
Yeah, so in your mind, like, that was the ideal Robin statue that you've been looking for in your life?
Because you get the two. Because you get both the Damian Wayne and the Tim Drake. You know, if they did either or, like, that's what I'm saying. If they did either or, you get half the community going, "Oh fuck, you know, I wanted Tim Drake, or I wanted, you know, I wanted Dick Grayson, or I wanted, you know, any of the other multitudes of Robins there's been." So
that's what's cool about it. You get two characters in one. Sideshow really.
Yeah, and look, if this is a trend that they're going to do, I don't give a fuck about that. They're not going to do art boxes and that anymore. If they're going to include the double head sculpts as standard, then kudos to them. They'll sell a hell of a lot more.
I think they're still doing art boxes, though, right?
No, well, I heard that they've actually stopped art boxes.
Thought it was just that one. What was it, Juggernaut?
They didn't
Well,
do
there's
art
been a few. There's been a few of the newer ones that have come out without art boxes. So
or Gladiator Hulk.
Gladiator Hulk was the one.
Yeah, and Juggernaut. But everything else has an art box. So far.
I mean, look, if that's the thing,
They've done it in the past. The Wolf Predator didn't have an art box. One of the life-size busts didn't have an art box or something.
yeah. But this is what I'm saying. If they're going to include extras instead of the art box, fuck, man, burn the art box. I couldn't give a fuck, you know, like give us the extra heads and the attachments so I don't have to buy the X version and stuff like that. Fantastic.
I like the way that you have your art boxes displayed up there.
Well, look, I was paying for storage, man, you know, and I went, look, fuck, you know, that's money that could be going into statues, you know, so I just basically ripped all the boxes out of storage and then grabbed all the art boxes together that I thought, well, you know, they look good, and then just put them on top of the actual pieces where they're displayed. So that's basically like,
Who's your favorite Robin?
oh, look, Dick Grayson, man, but that's because I'm an old bastard.
What? Me too.
Well, dude, we grew up on that. You know what I mean? Like, we watched him grow into Nightwing and become his own man and stuff like that, you know? So, yeah, and I mean, look, them George Perez 80s runs and that were absolutely fantastic in the old Teen Titans and stuff.
I mean, you're going too far when you're talking about comic books. I just remember it from the movies and TV shows.
No, but this is what I'm saying. I mean, but, you know, if you ask my son, Damian Wayne's his Robin, like, you know, about time Robin's has got some balls, you know, and stuff like that, you know? So, yeah, I mean, the younger generation, they love Damian Wayne.
Yeah, I think Damian Wayne's look is the coolest because Dick Grayson didn't look cool with the fucking underwear.
No.
Well, that he's like a little fucking ninja, right?
Yeah, but I think he's the genuinely talented one.
Well, I'll put it this way: with all the other Robins, Batman's trained them. You know what I mean? Like he's trained them from scratch. You know, they've been street kids or adoptees or whatever. You know, and Damian was pretty much raised by the League of Assassins, so he's been raised as like a hand-to-hand combat fighter and with weaponry and tools and stuff like that from birth, basically. So there's not much the Batman can teach him except restraint.
He's learning that from Extreme Collectibles.
I mean, look, you see that in the Injustice game. In the Injustice game, you actually see that at the beginning of the game when Superman's coming to kill all the villains in Arkham, and Batman and Robin are there to stop him, that Robin ends up siding with Superman and going, look, he's right, man. Like, if we kill them, the problem's solved. We don't need to deal with this shit anymore. He actually has a go at him and says, how many people did the Joker actually kill because you refused to do what needed to be done? So
that's true.
Yeah, just like Jason Todd, I would have capped his ass, no problem.
That's true.
Hey, Tim, check this out. I just got this in yesterday. You'll appreciate this. Tim.
Oh, nice. You got the variant, too.
Got the trade.
Nice, cool.
I haven't been able to find the variant. I was going to look on, like, eBay or something, but I have the regular version.
Is that the hardcover or the paperback, Ed?
hardcover?
Oh, nice.
I also
That was
got the
variant.
Volume 1 of the Donny Cates Venom run.
Nice. Have you cracked that open?
This.
You know what, Tim? I'm a bit bummed, man, because you didn't stroke your beard for me.
What? I did.
Did you? I missed it.
Run the replay back.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tim.
you asked for it, and I literally went like this and looked into the camera. Jason, I'm your...
Oh, we got a new one. I lick every hole.
Oh, goodness.
I love your facial expression during those. Great.
Set up in the way I should read it? Like, does it go House of X and Powers of X, or is it just the first 6 House of X and then the 6 Powers of X?
No, so it's actually like here. I'll tell you right now. Let me get the one that I have here. So when you're reading it, you don't really read one or the other first. It's like a schedule. So you have to read House of X and then Powers of X 1, like House of X first, and then Powers of 10 second.
I think the hardcover's in order.
That's what I was asking. If the hardcover goes House of X
I
and
think the hardcover's in order, bro. But
Yeah,
the
let me see.
in order. Yeah, it bounced back and forth. Sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, then you have to read like House of X number 2, then Powers of X, Powers of 10 number 2, and then Powers of X. It's like a back and forth. It's like a crazy back and forth. I'll send you a screenshot later. But it should be in order though in the book.
I'm about to check right now. Did you open your copy yet?
Yeah, I've looked through it, but
I got the regular. I got
the regular one too.
So, Mr. Penny, did you end up reading Deceased?
No, not yet. I haven't read anything, man. I bought all these books, and I've read just a little bit.
A free link to just download it, man. I'm not even trying to towards DC.
Yeah, but I have a clearance and stuff, and I'm not big on that.
What is that? Does all the DC characters become zombies, or what is that?
No, it's actually if you want a spoiler alert, if anyone hasn't read it and they're planning to read it, close your ears now. Basically, Darkseid, always in search of the anti-life equation. So he launches an invasion of Earth. They think they've beaten him. Superman breaks his jaw and they throw him back in the boom tube to go back. And then they realize that Cyborg's missing. He was last seen in Metropolis fighting a bunch of parademons. And the whole thing was basically a ruse just so he could kidnap Cyborg because he's found the other half of the anti-life equation in Cyborg's memory systems. So he has to try and get it out of him, and the process could kill him in doing so, like he'd torture. Desad says to him, so he says, no worries, I've got a fix for that. And he grabs the Black Racer, which is DC's embodiment of the spirit of death, like the Grim Reaper, and basically, captures that dude and then hooks the blood up into Cyborg just to, so he can't die, essentially. But what it does is it actually corrupts the anti-life equation and turns it into an actual anti-life equation. So the first person infected is Darkseid, and he jumps straight into the fire pits and destroys Apocalypse. And then Boom Tube's Cyborg Back to Earth, he appears in Metropolis like all banged up and shit, and people start taking photos and stuff with their cell phones. Oh shit, it's Cyborg, and he tries to firewall himself, but instantly the virus seeps out into all like electrical systems. So anyone watching a screen or anything like that gets basically converted straight away. And it's just basically how they deal with it. It's a really, really good read.
So all of the people asking what's up with the I Lick Every Hole t-shirts. So I came up with a concept for that. You know, I'm gonna get our boy Ricky on it. So you know that,
dude, I've got the best concept for it. Picture of Alba and Henry Cavill.
God.
So you know that gift with the dripping donut where they got all the icing and shit dripping off the donut. So I figured, you know, you get like, you know, that when I put up in the groups, you know, every hole approved and got Vader with the thumbs up. So I figure we have Vader holding the dripping wet donut and everything. Then above him we write, I lick every hole. So that's basically, you know, if y'all like that, let me know. If not, I'll come up with something else. So if you do, I'm gonna get Ricky on that, and we will start production immediately. Ta-ta.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks like it does go in order. So it looks like chapter 1 is House of X, and chapter 2 is Powers of X, and chapter 3 is House of X. Cool. I'm guessing chapter 4 will be House of X. Powers of X.
Is it in order?
Yeah, it looks like it says chapter 1 is House of X, and chapter 2 is Powers of X, and then chapter 3 is House of X. I think, and then chapter 4 is Powers of X.
Then it should be Powers of X.
Oh, Bruno, I'll be picking up your poster at work on Monday as well. So I'll message you about that when I'm at work. Because apparently they delivered while I was on holidays. So.
Is that what you're seeing, Tim? You seeing the same thing?
What?
You seem like it's how it's in reading order?
It's in order, yeah.
Cool beans.
You know, the other one was a really good one, Ryan, if you want to get into. And you're lucky enough because it actually ran for a year and a half. It was delayed. But finally, they've released the 12th episode, which was Doomsday Clock, which was basically the extension of the Watchmen into the DC universe.
Yeah, I have no interest in that.
Oh, dude, no, it was good. It was good.
Jason, I
you see how Dr. Manhattan was the one, like all the crisis events and stuff like that.
But it hasn't taken forever to even like finish it. Haven't they been like releasing it super slow and shit?
That's what happened. That's what I'm saying. They finally released the 12th episode where it all wraps up. And
dude, Jason, I can finally talk to you about Watchmen the show. Did you watch it?
Yeah, man, I loved it. It was a slow burn. Like if you weren't a Watchmen fan, I can see why people didn't like it. But but you know, like that first 4 episodes was a bit like what. But then when you think about it, man, so was the movie. The movie was one of them things that you watched it and then you watch it the second time. It was a lot more enjoyable the second time than the first time. Because the first time was a lot of what the fuck's going on. You know, so there was a lot of that in the TV show too. Like they tried to keep that theme going, but the way that it ended, and apparently there's a season 2 coming out.
It was a complete mindfuck the way it ended. But even though I'll agree with you, it wasn't slow burn story wise, but those episodes were still entertaining. They were shot beautifully. They were produced beautifully. Everything about them was great television.
Oh, look, you know, Jeremy Irons is a fucking killer actor, and to see him as an older Ozymandias was really good. Yeah,
I thought Watchmen was amazing.
It was epic.
Yeah, but you concur too, though. I think it was a bit of a slow burn. Like if you weren't a fan of the actual Watchmen movie and stuff like that, you'd watch the first couple of episodes and go, "What the fuck is this?" You know? Like,
I'm with you.
In this instance, I don't think that was such a negative.
No. Like, that's what I'm saying. For the fans that you sort of knew that I was watching it and I'm like, this is getting slow. But if this is Watchmen, they're leading up into this is all going to make sense down the line, which it did. You know, there was a lot of stuff that you watched and go, what the fuck does this have to do with the story? You know, what's this doing in here? But then you see as it all unfolded, you're like, oh wow, everything is interlinked and yeah.
So did you watch
I
Mandalorian?
really like the movie. I think that's one of the better comic book movies that's ever been made, and I knew nothing about it until the movie, right?
Dude,
And then-
I watched the director's edition. So there's an ultimate edition and the director's cut. The director's
them
cut, yeah, 4.5 fucking hours, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
But it
But
was hands down, it's the best superhero movie I've ever seen.
I love the movie too, but people hate on it because it differs
I don't
from
know if I can make I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't know if I can make a comment on that.
Dude, no, you everyone's got an opinion.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't know if I can agree or not agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, after watching the show, I had a feeling like I want to read this book, which the movie didn't give me. The movie was like enough that I was like, all right, I'm cool with whatever happened. But
I've got to ask, what did you think of the book in comparison? I think the movie was better, like one of them rare occurrences where the movie is actually better than the comic.
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
That's funny because
I'm finding the same thing with The Boys. Like I'd never read The Boys, but I'm starting to read The Boys after watching the whole first
it
season.
seems like a lot of people who love the book aren't big fans of the movies because
because they went down a different path, man. Like so the main issue was in the book, you know, like which they've done in the TV show. It was the fake alien invasion creature and that appeared.
No, I understand the problem with it because they didn't follow the book specifically.
Yeah, that's look. That was the only story arc really from the book that they didn't copy in the movie.
Yeah,
You know?
I still think it was a great movie, even though.
And that's what I'm saying. In reading the book, it was the only part of the book that I was sort of like, "Oh man, really? A fucking big squid creature? Like seriously, this is a bit cheap."
Soundtrack I've ever heard in a comic movie. That's for sure. So have you watched The Mandalorian?
Loved it.
The Mandalorian was.
Dude,
So,
that last look, the best part of the entire series was them two speeder troopers at the opening of the last episode. That was fucking. I was on the floor with laughter, man.
trying to shoot the can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real meta joke because everybody's always said.
Well, that's another thing I've liked about this series that they've really dug into. Like when they said to the guy, oh, will you be able to make that shot? I used to be in the stormtroopers. And they go, well, that's not really saying much, is it? He goes, fuck you, I wasn't a stormtrooper, I was a death trooper. And you're like, okay, there's a bit of a difference between the two classes.
It's funny, the show, it's kind of a little bit, like it had the slow burn was in the middle of that show, which I don't see very often in shows. At the beginning, it got started off with a bang, and then it kind of flowed in the middle, and then the end.
It died a little bit in the mid there. I was thinking, oh shit, I hope it doesn't stay like this because I'll be struggling to keep on it. But then, as it rolled on, it was like even that episode, where he hooked up with the old guy, the old crew that he used to work with, and had to get to the prison break, like that was a fucking amazing episode.
I loved every episode personally. I don't share the complaint about the middle episode for some people. I even liked the Gunslinger episode, one of my favorites, but I still liked it.
And look, I'll be honest, I like Star Wars, but I'm not one of these guys, I've never dressed up, I'm not, got the encyclopedias about the fucking Death Star with the planes and all that sort of shit. I've never been one of them kind of guys. I've enjoyed watching them. I grew up on them like everyone in our generation did, and, to say that you're not a fan, like is bullshit. I am a fan, the new 3 movies that they brought out was sort of a bit of a fucking yawn fest, except for the last one, in my opinion. But in saying that, watching the show was like, wow, man, it was like childhood reborn. And I'm like, well, if they're going to start doing this, and now I'm more excited because they're going to be doing the Old Republic. So that'll be fantastic if they start doing that one.
Seems like for me, when it comes to Star Wars in the last 10, 15 years, all the best stuff Dave Filoni had his hand in. So the Clone Wars, the Rebels, and now the Mandalorian. I hope he does a lot more live action stuff.
Well, dude, I loved Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was a
Rogue One.
Between the prequels and the new one, like the older one. Sorry.
Rogue One's 100% my favorite Star Wars.
Yeah. It's look, just that last few bits. Just the last few bits was awesome. Look, Alex, I'm actually reading the comics now, and I'm pretty much because I'm one of these people I can't wait. So I want to see what's going to happen in season 2. And I've actually seen the vast difference between the TV show and the comics. And it's one of them ones where, as much as I love the boys, I think the comics did it a bit better. They covered a bit more ground and stuff like that they're not covering in this. Maybe, look, it's just season 1, so we don't know if they're going to be going back. Like, apparently we've got that Stormfront character coming in, but now she's female and not a Nazi. And I'm like, oh, okay, so how's this is going to work? What's she going to be from the Soviet Union and a woman or something now? But,
Do we have a date on season 2?
not as yet, but they did say because it's they're going to do the whole season just bang, like this is the way they've usually been doing it. So apparently it's not that far away. It's meant to be this year, so I think probably mid-year we'll probably see season 2 drop.
You know what? I actually I might even liked it better, the fact that The Mandalorian didn't dump all the episodes at once. I kind of like it going week by week because it gives you something more to talk about. When they drop it all at once, you talk about it for a week, and then it's like you just fucking forget.
Look at Rodney's face. Rodney wants that shit now.
See, I
give me that season 2 of
I hate the
now.
week to week. I think I would have liked Mandalorian more if I watched it all at once. I love
binge, but then you can do that after. I love binging it, but the conversation, it just becomes more of an event when it stands
I feel the opposite. I didn't think.
Let's just look at Stranger Things, for example. People love Stranger Things, and when the new season drops, people talk about it for a week or two, and then that's it. And then they don't talk about it ever again, really. Whereas Mandalorian, we've been talking about the Mandalorian for the past 2 months now.
No, you're going to do that. You look at Game of Thrones, like everyone at work, every bloody Monday when you come in, everyone was talking about, did you watch last night's Game of Thrones? And
it becomes an event. You get
I didn't feel like Mandalorian was an event. I would have liked it more all at once. That's just me.
We'll still go back and watch
you're an
it.
impatient fuck, Rodney.
Yeah, but I've already seen it now. Like each episode on its own, up until like the 3rd or 4th one, I didn't care about the people, so I need to watch them all.
You know what? There's only one person's opinion that really matters on this topic. So, A-Tim. If they were going to do all of the X-Men movies in one big fucking hit and just say, bang, here you go, you can watch them all, would you prefer that or being spaced out, maybe 2 a year?
I don't care either way.
But which would
a movie is different.
Which would I prefer?
Oh no! Okay, then there we go. So new movie that they've been doing the trailer and that for.
Let me answer your question, bro. Life gets in the way, so I would prefer it all at once.
All at once.
Me too.
Yeah, and then I can watch it at my leisure.
Yeah. Yeah, just because it's all available at once doesn't mean you're going to watch it every single episode at once. I did that with the Man in the High.
This is the same.
Way. You could watch an entire season of that shit.
Line's about to fucking light me up.
Huh?
You were going to say this is the same guy who watches a full season in a day?
No, I was going to say I want freedom. This is why I don't own an Apple product. I want to be able to watch it all at once whenever I want to watch it.
Dude, I'm the same as you, Ryan. That's why I'm Android all the way. I'm not going to be locked into that fucking.
We believe in freedom.
Freedom.
I want to download pirate apps from Russia.
Yeah. I want Russia to be able to hack me whenever they want.
So, Rodney, now that all the episodes are out, are you going to go back and binge them all together?
No, I didn't. I liked it towards the end more than the beginning. I did not like the first couple episodes.
Look, Rodney's very divisive. He doesn't like Thor.
It sounds like you wouldn't have liked if you could have binged it or not. Because you could binge it right now if you wanted.
Yeah, but I've seen it all now.
Oh, so, bad.
So here's what I'm watching now. I'm watching The Expanse. I really do like that. Good call, it's him.
Oh, is that
I am digging that show a lot.
Ryan too. I've been on that since last year.
Yeah, I've been watching that show before. I think I knew it, Tim.
Yeah.
Good one.
But last year you and I were speaking about it. We were the only ones who watched it.
Yeah. Tim, is that when you were talking about a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah, because it's like 4 seasons now, right?
Yeah.
And I felt this last season was better than the other one.
Yep.
Well, you were one of the only people who watched Legion, wouldn't you, A-Team?
I watched Legion. I fucking love Legion.
Oh, I liked the first season of Legion. Then the second season was like the same shit.
Jason, you didn't like an X-Men show? Weird.
Dude, season 3 was...
Dude, I watched the X-Men cartoons in the 90s, but I didn't like Legion because I liked the character in the comics.
It's not for everybody. That show's not for everybody. Ryan, you didn't watch season 3?
No, I watched season 1 and then I watched the first episode of season 2 and I was like, oh, it's the same shit over again.
Hey Tim, I'll be honest with you, man. You know what one of my favorite comics in the 90s was that I used to read nearly every single episode of? X-Men.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. We got a hater. We got a thumbs down.
Oh,
Huh?
thanks.
Where do we get a hater from?
I don't know if the thumbs down.
I
Whatever.
only see one thumbs down.
That's so random.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, nothing's going to change.
So what's your guys' favorite comic book-based TV series?
Favorite comic based TV show?
So you're saying not that follows the comic, but it's based off a comic group or character?
Either
Yeah,
or.
there hasn't been many
Any
TV
comic book-related TV series. Live action.
What show would I want to see?
You said TV show, right?
Live action. What's your favorite comic book TV series?
Dude, actually, I'll go first on this one. Krypton. Krypton was a fucking really unique viewpoint of the history of Krypton.
I watched
You know,
season
really
1. Do you like that more than Watchmen?
other than the TV, yeah, I've got to say, because Superman's my boy. You know what I mean? And it was like seeing all the characters in that from them comics and that come to life there. You know, I'd seen Adam Strange and things like that. Was sort of like, yeah, that got me. And then, you know, characters like Dev M and stuff. Like as a Superman fan, you know that they're like Dev M. So in this, they made out that Dev M actually wasn't too bad of a bloke, but like in the original comics, the guy was a fucking serial killer that was one of Krypton's first people thrown into the Phantom Zone, never to be released. So,
Were you ever a fan of Smallville?
dude, I really liked Smallville. I hated the way it ended, though. Like the way they did Doomsday and stuff like that, and you never really saw him become Superman was sort of like a real major letdown for me.
I don't think I ever saw the last 2 seasons because there was a shit.
Don't do yourself a favor and just remember it fondly and don't watch the last season.
Like 7 or 8.
I really like Daredevil.
Doesn't in the ending of Smallville, doesn't he actually? I mean, you don't see him in the full suit, but kind of like if
He
you were
becomes
wearing.
the blue.
Oh, you
the
see
red
him on the
blur.
roof of the Daily Planet and he rips the shirt open and that's it. That's the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
yeah, that's right.
I don't know. I was kind of happy with it. I love Smallville. That to this day, that's my favorite comic book show.
I don't think I've ever watched
It was a
Smallville.
fantastic Superman. You know, I think if you wanted to get someone, and like especially when you saw him in that new Crisis one, and that you're like, shit, man, he still looks the goods. You know, like slap a suit on him and he's your Superman. You know.
So Barbie, yours is Smallville. Tim, did you say yours is Daredevil?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm under the gun to answer the question, but yeah, Daredevil.
I would say either X-Men the animated series or The Boys. I really like The Boys.
Well, live action caveat.
Oh, you
So,
said okay. My bad.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I'll go with both of you guys in that regard. I'd have to say it's a fine line between Krypton and The Boys.
you going with The Boys, Ryan?
Yeah, I'll do The Boys.
How about you, Rodney? You got one?
Punisher.
It looks like
Shocker.
Fucking
guess-
surprising. I would never have thought that, right?
Yeah, no, it's.
you got
Why do we even
Daredevil.
ask him? No, I'm just kidding.
What did you say, Ryan?
Why do we even ask him? I'm just kidding.
Should have
Yep.
known better. That's the only one where they kill the bad guys.
You got Daredevil down here at the bottom corner.
Yeah,
I guess.
Thor said Daredevil.
Daredevil's probably 2 for me.
I'd say Legion or Daredevil would be my favorite.
No, I have to say Punisher was pretty high on my list too. Yeah, I'm still
I
gonna
could
go. Boys.
never watch that Legion show. It was just too crazy. I don't know, too weird.
I loved it. I fucking loved it. I love weird shit though.
Yeah, that's one.
The first season was good, and then when I started watching the second season, it didn't make sense from the first, and I was kind of lost. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm not
This
even gonna
one,
bother.
you gotta really pay attention. It all ties in. And then season 3 is dude goes. He really uses his powers in season 3. I mean, he's a freaking god in season 3, and it's
Yeah, maybe once there's more seasons of it, I'll watch it because I like to binge watch and not have to watch and then wait for another episode. And especially in that show you have to really I would have to watch season 1 again just to watch season 2, like start watching season 2, because if not, I'll be completely lost.
That's a binge watching show for sure. Because you gotta, because it's like Game of Thrones. You'll fucking forget shit. So much shit's kind of happening.
Yeah, I think that's probably why I was lost when I started watching season 2, because it took a while to come back, and then when it did, I started watching it, and I'm like, what's going on? I don't get this shit.
I think they've got to cotton onto that fact that they can't do that shit now. You can't have a year and a half break between seasons of a show, and that because people just switch off, they find something else to watch and they forget, and then they go to watch it again, and then they go, oh, hang on, what was this about? And you got to go back and watch the end of the last season.
It's not even that. Like on a regular show, fine, like I remember, but with Legion, it was so complex. It was so like
cerebral.
Man,
it was really
it's one of those mind fuck type of shows, and you really have to have everything fresh in your mind to be able to keep up. You can't just, especially that it took a year and something to come back. So you definitely have to watch season 1 again to be able to tie everything together. And we didn't do that. We started watching season 2 and we kind of like gave up on the second episode. We were like, I can't.
I binge watched season 1 before I started right before season 2. So I'd say you should go back and give it a chance. I'll be surprised if you end up not liking it.
I like how it ended though on season 1, and then when I started watching season 2, I was kind of like not interested. I don't know. I have to watch it again. Yeah,
you should give it another chance. It looks like we're gonna have a big wait between Witcher season 2 probably come out for
2022, isn't it?
They'll probably 21.
Yeah, I think it was just next year.
Sucks so bad.
It looks like we'll be getting WandaVision though this year.
Did any of you guys see Deadly Class? I like that show a lot too on Sci-Fi Channel.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it was based off is that Garth Ennis too? I don't remember. But yeah,
you know what I started watching? Night Flyers.
Oh, the other George R.R. Martin one. Is it good?
Oh, I got like 2 episodes in. And I'm like, what the fuck is this drivel? It was just like garbage. But I want to go back and give it another watch because I have really bad comprehension sometimes, and it takes like a while for me to absorb things. So maybe I got to rewatch that because that's like my alley. It's a space horror. I'm in. But
I'm the same way with reading. That's why I don't read a lot of comic books because I forget what I read 2 pages ago.
Yes, I'm with you, man.
Like I can fucking read
I
read.
Have you guys seen? Do you guys watch The Magicians on Sci-Fi?
Season 4, and I gave up on that.
Oh, really? Don't like?
Yeah,
I love it.
No, I liked it until season 4, and then I just felt like they were stretching it, and I'm like, I just don't have the patience to stay with it. It's on Netflix.
A lot happens.
It's on Netflix though, right?
I don't know if the new season is yet.
So
maybe
actually, it probably is because the new season 5 starts soon.
Yep.
Yeah, I started
watching the Crisis on Infinite Earth, right?
Yeah, I have been. Look, I fucking hate them CW shows, man. I can't stand them. They're made for teenagers, and
yeah, I don't like them either.
But this Crisis has been probably the best of all the cross. I do watch the crossovers just because anything Superman I've got to watch. And I was really pleasantly surprised to see how what's his name? Bloody Brendan Routh was as Kingdom Come Superman. I had no idea he'd become that buff. That wasn't true. That was actually fucking him. Right?
Is he the one from Superman Returns?
Yeah, I hated that film, man. I hated it with a passion.
It was boring. That whole film.
Yeah,
you know what did it for me? There was just one scene in that entire movie that just did it for me, and I just went, "This is fucked." Like in the cinema, I went, "This is fucked." And everyone's like, "Oh, calm down, mate." And I'm like, "No, this is bullshit." When they made him a stalker, and he's floating there in the clouds using his X-ray vision to watch Lois and her husband around the house, and I'm like, "Fucking when? When has Superman turned into a stalker? Please tell me."
Going off in the movie theater.
Like what you're gonna see him batting off in the clouds. Oh, she's in the shower. Like fucking hell.
This is the same man who brought us the X-Men movies, so I feel your pain.
They were the same pile too.
But Brian Singer did that Superman movie.
I can't hear you say it.
Again, Tim. It boils down to one scene. So that first X-Men movie. What happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? The same as everything else. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait, Brian Singer did he did the Superman movie too.
Yeah.
So he did the first 2 X-Men movies, and then he was off the Superman movie, so he left to go do that. And then
What a win for us.
well, and then that motherfucker, what's his name? The other douche who did Dark Phoenix too, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna type it in the chat right now. But he did X-Men 3 and came back for the next ones.
I didn't mind X-Men.
Isn't that the guy that did Rush Hour? That did X-Men 3?
No, he did the third one. That was Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner.
Right, he did.
He's the one who got
too,
accused of a bunch of, sexual advances for movie favors and shit too. Right
Oh,
after
the whole Me Too movement.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Hey, that's what
Yeah,
happened
Harvey
in
Weinstein.
Hollywood.
It's hard to pick a star for a role, isn't it?
Nice cut, Franco.
It's commitment to the cause, is all I say.
Franco's comment.
Brian Singer did a few boys.
That was funny.
Dude, if I've got to fuck someone to be stupid, man, I'm willing. I'm willing.
Frank, great job with that astronaut, man. That thing is epic. I'm guessing
Dude,
you watched.
the best part about that astronaut is the Albanian flag on the fucking arm.
One of a kind.
Look, someone just said that Brian Singer did a few episodes of The Boys. Wouldn't surprise me, Franco. But look, everything he does isn't shit. It's just that don't give the guy full creative control over anything, because the way he thinks of things is completely fucked.
Did he do some episodes, or was he was joking? I think.
Oh, he's saying allegedly.
Yeah, he was joking. That wasn't about him doing some of the show.
How about Gotham? Any of you guys watch?
I like Gotham. I like Gotham a lot.
Okay, Rodney. Now
Hey,
I'm a stickler for fine details. Now, explain to me one thing. So, with the age gap there, all of Batman's villains would have been geriatric old fucks by the time he decides to become Batman.
But I'm not looking at it that way. As a story on its own, away from the comics, I loved it.
Yeah, it's an Elseworld tale. I agree with Rodney on something.
The only thing I liked about that was that Deadpool's missus was in it and was hooking up with Commissioner Gordon, and that was about.
I'm sure Thor will agree with you on that because
That was the. If you love that chick, please tell me you've seen V when they redid V.
Oh yes.
I remember.
You're talking about,
oh my god, the daughter.
Oh, Laura Vandervoort?
Oh, no,
dude, she's a straight up fox.
Not Laura. What's her name? It's not Laura.
Morena Baccarin, her mother.
Baccarin, yeah.
It's her mother in it, and she's a fox too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Thor has some things to say about her.
I mean, I loved it.
I knew it.
Yeah, I like the original V. So when they brought it back, I was really happy.
Did they bring it back?
Yeah, well, I'm saying the original V was before Morena, whatever her name is. But then when they did the remake, it was her. So
I think it's safe to say Yennefer,
Laura Vandervoort,
is the hottest woman working right now. The hottest
who?
actor.
Okay, this is getting crazy.
Sorry, Landa Vandervoort was the one that was the blonde daughter in V and also Supergirl in Smallville.
You say Yennefer is the hottest woman working? What? What's that?
The actress playing Yennefer in Hollywood right now. He was fine.
I mean, she definitely is. But hottest woman, I don't know.
I mean, obviously, it's probably an overstatement, but she's bad.
Yeah.
Yo, I wish they brought Heroes back.
Oh my god!
Heroes was nice.
Then the third season was weird.
Yeah.
You know how
I was like,
Like
Ray Parker's in it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it was just still weird.
Hami started watching all the seasons again. I'm like, why are you watching this? It ended so stupid.
Oh yeah, didn't they?
Stuff to this shit.
And then after the third season, they brought it back, and it was still bad. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't
They
watch
brought it
that.
back for like another season, but then everybody was gone. It wasn't like the same actors, and it was like a whole totally different story, and it was just total bullshit. It was like, forget it.
New show that's just started coming out that I've actually been getting into. Have you watched that Dracula yet?
Nah.
The new one done by the BBC.
Mm-mm.
It's actually a very interesting fucking twist on the old Bram Stoker story. It's really good.
How many episodes in?
3 episodes so far. I'm downloading the 3rd one as we speak.
Okay.
Yo, somebody's talking about Miranda Baccarin. Every hole.
Gina
Throw it up, Thor.
Carano.
Gina Carano, you could run that back to back.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, she was so fun in The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Norman Rich, hey guys, Norman Rich is asking Titans or Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy is pretty cool.
I think-
It was cool. I
I'm
like it.
waiting to see season 2 of Titans before I can answer that.
I didn't watch any of it.
You really do need to watch season 2 of it, man. Season 2 was 10 times better than season 1. And waffled a little bit in the middle. You know, there was a few, like very dialogue central episodes. But beyond that was really fucking good. The way they did Deathstroke in that was like a benchmark for any Deathstroke going forward, in my opinion.
Overseas.
I actually agree with Jason on that. Season 2 was definitely better than season 1.
Controversial
Right.
Yes, Deathstroke.
Titans is available on Netflix.
I just thought the show looked like trash.
Netflix overseas.
Sorry, buddy?
Is Titans available on Netflix overseas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
they
here in
don't have
Australia, it's on Netflix because you don't have the
DC
DC
universe.
streaming service.
So I
available.
can just use a VPN and log and get access.
give away
to
all the secrets.
No, you'd probably have to. Well, I think you might have to sign up. Well, I guess it depends on Netflix implement it. You may have to sign up again. No, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Does anybody watch
Alex Thompson, how can you say that, bro? That fight between Nightwing and Deathstroke in the last episode was fucking amazing.
no spoilers.
Yeah, what he didn't like. Yeah, be Alex. I don't know what's wrong with you. Season 2 was really good.
And you know what I did like? I really liked the way they did Connor Kent in that as well. Like the clone of Superman.
Yeah. Okay.
So are we gonna get a season 2 of Umbrella Academy, or is that a one and done?
No. Season 2,
Should
they've
be
already
right.
done the trailers and everything for it. It's coming soon.
Really?
Nice.
I really enjoyed that. But the storyline with the younger sister, that didn't bother me. How she was manipulated by that dude, and then how she was obsessed with that all bothered me. I didn't really like that storyline. But as a whole, I enjoyed the show.
Oh no, I really enjoyed that part because that's what I was always like. If she was that useless, why would he have kept her around? You know, like I always thought there's something going on here. He wouldn't have, because he seemed to be that an uncaring kind of guy. Like, you know, if they couldn't bring anything to the table, he would have pissed them off. You know what I mean? But yeah, so with that one,
No, that part of it was cool. It was with her and that. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It was a good show though overall.
Oh, Gary Speed, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that 1917, man. I've heard really good things about it.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I haven't been so hyped for a movie in a long time.
You know what? I haven't seen a very decent World War One movie for a very long time. The last one was an Aussie one called Beneath Hill 60. So
They don't have very many World War One movies.
No, they don't.
The only thing I can think of off the top of my head is Flyboys with James Franco.
Oh, you know what? If you haven't seen it, you should watch Gallipoli.
God bless you.
Gallipoli.
Documentary.
No. It's a movie with
Gallipoli.
oh, what's his name? Fucking the
Documentary.
racist dude. The
It's like
Story.
GALLIPO or something.
Gruesome.
What are you talking about?
One is
You know,
gruesome.
the dude that was Braveheart. He's
Mel Gibson?
Mel
Yeah,
Gibson?
it's one of Mel Gibson's earliest films.
Oh, he was in Gallipoli?
Yeah, Mel Gibson.
Need a Braveheart statue. Sideshow.
Well, that was before he did Mad Max.
Okay.
Hey, Louis Villamar is watching. So is Franco.
Yeah.
Franco is saying, "You beautiful Australian naked man."
I love you too, Franco.
Sold some DC stuff.
He wants to make money though.
Oh, that's a buzz. That's like a buzz.
Did you hear? So, Franco, you heard that challenge from Ryan Penny. He reckons you can't sculpt DC for shit. So, prove it
He said
wrong.
he wants to make
was
money.
saying.
So.
Speaking of war movies, have any of you guys see Midway?
No. I'm actually waiting for the Blu-ray of it to come out so I can get it. They did another one recently too that was really shit, man. I think they were just trying to cash in on the Midway thing. You know, it was another one like Midway, but it was absolutely B-grade shit.
Yeah, they do that a lot. They'll release a big budget and then they'll release pretty much the same movie just with no budget.
Yeah, and that's what it was. No budget version. But yeah, I'm waiting to see that one.
I thought it was great, personally. I've heard some complaints.
Dude, I love the old Midway, the one from the 60s. That was a really well-done movie as well.
Yeah. You know, it reminds me of Fury, only instead of tanks, it's
Fury was nice.
I think those two, that and Fury, are probably the best World War II movies I've seen since, well, the stuff Clint Eastwood did was really good too. Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yeah. Yeah, Flags of Our Fathers.
On the third series from, what's his fucking name? God damn it. The guy who did the, Tom Hanks. The Band of Brothers in the Pacific series.
Yeah.
They got a third one coming out based on the mighty 8th Air Force.
Yeah, him and Steven Spielberg do them together.
Yeah. The third one, it should be releasing probably within the next year, hopefully.
Which one?
Hey,
Band of Brothers?
Rodney, I'm going to show you something right now.
So before
I don't think,
I want to mention Thor's going to be cutting it in 5 minutes. So you guys, after you talk to Ronnie, if you guys want to get any last words in.
Well, yeah, actually, I want to show Rodney this. Why won't it bloody come on? Now, there we go. Now, do you think that Ambition show is one that Thor would probably download?
Ooh, is that Robin Givens?
Oh goodness, what the hell?
Notice me. I noticed you, my brother.
Oh, I can't. It doesn't. It just shows him his Facebook user on the chat.
The fuck's the R. Kelly thing? I want to piss on you. Yes, I do.
Fucking R. Kelly, man.
What were you saying, Ryan, about Band of Brothers?
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about the third Band of Brothers or something.
Well, it
What
was.
happened to
Yeah, it's based off the mighty 8th Air Force.
What happened?
Actually, you know what one was really piss poor after that Band of Brothers, and I've struggled to watch it a couple of times, is that the Pacific.
I love it.
It was just more mental.
It was nowhere near as good as Band of Brothers.
It was different.
It never was. It's a completely
more
different war. Yeah, it's a completely different war, different fighting. It's completely different. I fucking loved it.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, like even with the way they did that, there was a lot more concentration on the backstories of the characters outside of war, where there wasn't like, you know, I would have liked them to go on. Okay, here's a unit of the Marines, the first.
That's not how it worked because everybody
basic all the way through.
You didn't have units because they couldn't have done it like that because all the units, everybody, you know, damn near everybody got injured over there. Like there's no one unit stayed together for the whole island.
Oh yeah, but you saw that through the show anyway. I mean, like most of them guys weren't together through the entire thing anyway. A lot of them got transferred to other divisions or other units, and others got killed and injured.
I personally love it, but it does seem to get a lot of hate from people. So I don't know why, because I love it.
Look, no, insane. If you look at the battle sequences and stuff, like the Battle of Iwo Jima and stuff like that, they were done fantastic. It was just par to par with Band of Brothers. You know what I mean? It was just the way they did the story. Like there was too much concentration of characters that just didn't get you involved in them. You know what I mean?
Not really. No, that's cool. I mean.
Psylocke's going to be in the Shang-Chi
Let
movie.
me put it to you this way: name me one person besides John Basilone out of that movie out of that TV series that you actually remember.
I Well, I watched it recently, so I remember pretty much the whole mortar unit.
Okay, so name me one of them.
Sledgehammer.
Okay.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, Sledgehammer. Okay.
There was another one. He had a weird name. I can't. It's the dude who played Freddie Mercury.
All right, but now, how many of Able Company do you remember from Band of Brothers? And think maybe
I remember
3 years ago that you watched it.
I remember Winters and the Garnier guy.
Childers, Joe Toy.
But that's what I was trying to say about Pacific. These people didn't see over there in Europe. You're able to last in France and go from battle to battle. Whereas Pacific, the casualties were so high. You're lucky to be on 2-3 different islands.
Yeah. Oh, there was only one thing they really classified with that was remember when he the guy came back.
The people that they followed, the only reason why we were able to follow them for so long is because they were in a mortar unit, and so they were behind the lines a little bit. I mean, they're still in the front, and they're still getting killed off, but they were behind, a little bit behind. They weren't right up front.
Yeah.
I love anything World War II, really, and I'm
a massive World War II historian, so
I'm super excited to see a big budget World War I movie because I've been wanting that for a long time.
Mm. Yeah, and particularly one for the Western Front, man. They very rarely do them.
Mm.
But what? All Quiet on the Western Front? There really hasn't been a good one.
I like that Thor moved me closer to you, Jason.
Sorry?
I like that Thor moved us
Oh God!
before we were like on opposite sides of the globe.
Worlds collide.
You know what, Tim? It's only a short pole slide away.
Marvel and DC.
Come on, man. Wait, you're leaving. We're cutting the show in 5 minutes. Say your last goodbyes.
Jason, where'd you go?
I'm grabbing another beer.
He's gonna smoke.
Beer.
Jason says goodbye, mate. I love DC, man. X-Men shite.
Fuck the haters.
Boy,